Hello everybody, welcome to this video. My name is Luca and today we're going to be doing something different. We're going to be playing some BeamNG.drive instead of Eurotruck as I normally do. I know it's been a while since I last uploaded a Eurotruck episode, but so much has been going on in my life. Yeah, I haven't had the time to do anything. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to switch it up a bit because I don't just want to do Eurotruck content, I also want to do other games. Doesn't just have to be driving games either, but in this case it is. But yeah, I thought we'd check out BeamNG.drive, the career mode that they have. There's a mod called RLS Career Overhaul, which pretty much makes the career mode in BeamNG so much better. So I watched this video from Bay Area Bugs. He made a new video. He's a YouTuber who creates primarily GTA 5 roleplay content, which I've played a lot of GTA 5 roleplay, so I mean, I know a bit about that world. That's why I know him, and he's a fantastic YouTuber. He's definitely one of my favorite, and he made a video, a Let's Play episode on this BeamNG mod, where he pretty much started a new career, and I thought, you know what, that sounds like such a good idea. And I wanted to do that too, and I tried, making a career, and as you can see, I've already, I'll show you, I've already made two. One is doing pretty well, and you'll see this is called BeamNG series, and that's because this was the profile that I would use for making the series that I'm about to do right now, but the recording that I recorded unfortunately messed up. And I'm not just going to continue on the same profile. I want to make a new one. I want to start fresh with you guys so you guys can see from the beginning, and then we can, make it to the top, right? Together, without me just being halfway already. So, or not even halfway, but we're doing pretty good on this profile. So we're going to make a new BeamNG series profile and start the game. So let's go and do that. Alright, we are in the game. Now, let's take a look around. This is the Chinatown garage, and that's because we're in the Chinatown part of the map. I'll show you guys where we are. So this is the map, right? This is the West Coast map on BeamNG that you can play, and here you have so many things you can do. All of these, the waypoints, are either garages or challenges or things you can do, jobs, whatever. And yeah, and we also have the little island out here. If I'm not mistaken, this is relatively new compared to how long BeamNG has been a thing. This is a place where we're gonna visit a lot because I have a plan. I have a plan, folks. I know exactly how we are going to make a good amount of money in a relatively short amount of time, and I will tell you all about it. So let's go and hop out of the map, and first of all, in order to do anything or to do jobs, we need a car or a vehicle of some sort, and this is where I usually start it, in the same way as I've done on the other profiles. And I took inspiration from Bay Area Bugs YouTube video where he bought a used car and went to a dirt circuit, and pretty much you can drive around and make a good amount of money in a short amount of time, and that's what we're going to do, because it actually earns you quite a bit of money. And one thing that I realized that is very good for me, at least, and this strategy is to, when we get that car and we drive around the dirt circuit, is don't just immediately start investing in a different vehicle or in other stuff. We have to just continue doing some dirt circuit loops and get more money and save up, right? Because in my opinion, a good beginning is almost always a good end as well. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna use our computer that we have here, and here we have a bunch of different options here, and you can see up in the right corner we have 10,000 bucks. So that's pretty good. Here we can check our vehicles. Of course, we have none. We can check my parts. If we had any vehicles, we'd have some parts probably too. Vehicle marketplace. So here we can take a look at all the different vehicles, both private owned and ones from some auto sales and some different dealerships, loan to owned. There's also some offline, which is where you have to travel there, so take a taxi. Service dealerships. So there's a ton of different things you can do, and there's a bunch of different jobs. So what I want to do is we have to find a car, and ideally it has to be some cheap car like this or this. You can see we only got 10,000 bucks, right? And we have to be able to you know, spend our money within that frame there. So we're gonna go ahead and see here. This has 246,000 miles on it. It's front wheel drive and 7,000 bucks for it. Yeah, okay, yeah. Manual transmission, 65 bhp. I think that stands for base horsepower. I'm not sure. I'm not a car guy, so I really don't know. This one has a bit more horsepower and automatic transmission for front wheel drive, and yeah, okay. I think this one sounds pretty good. The other ones are a bit too expensive. We also want to stick within our budget. And what we can do, you can see this is going to be above what it says, and that's pretty much because dealership fees and the insurance policy. So the insurance, which is also something you have to check out, this is where I usually go with Drive Guard, because it gives you these 3 free road assistance ones. Otherwise you have to pay for it yourself, and the deductible is fine. I don't mind it, but I'd like to have the free road assistance. So let's go ahead and select that one, and we're gonna go ahead and negotiate a price, and ideally let's try to get him down to some like 6,600. This is 20% under the estimated market value. Let's see what he has to say about that. Ooh, okay. So when his patience drops that much, that's when he's like, you know what? But he did go down pretty low. So we're gonna see if we can nudge him down to 6,900 and see what he says about that. And there we go. Okay, so the negotiation failed. So pretty much he was not happy with my offers, and he just said no. Maybe I offered a little bit too low. So now we unfortunately can't buy it, so we're gonna have to select something else. So maybe I should have been more safe with that. Get this one. It is manual. That's fine. 283,000. What does this have? 246,000. Okay, I think we're gonna go with this one. Let's choose the insurance, and let's go ahead and negotiate a price. And let's not go too low on this one, because we don't know what the seller's like. So let's go ahead and see. Let's see 5,700. What he says about that. Okay, not too happy with it. We'll say 6,050. 6,050. Let's see what he says. Okay. You willing to do 6,100? He dropped it pretty low too there. You can see the jump he made from 7,000 to, what was it, 6,500? Yeah. So, and let's meet in the middle. That's a deal. Come on. No? Okay, sure. You know what? Fine. Let's do it. Alright, so we got him under the estimated market value, which is good. $800 we saved from his original price point. So $8,139.50 is what we're coming off with. So let's go ahead and purchase that. I think that is a reasonable offer for now. Pretty much the vehicle is going to be delivered for us. And once it's delivered, I will be back with you guys. Alright, there is our car. Look at this. So this is our new vehicle. This is ours. Now, I see already that the driver's side, or the driving side, is on the right hand side, which, I mean, doesn't really matter for me in this game. In real life, I would probably be a bit pissed off. No, I'm kidding. But this is fine. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's under the hood real quick. Let's see. We can just pop that. Alright, let's see what we got here. Okay. Cool. I don't really know if this is good or bad, but it does look a bit messed up here. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to modify our vehicle a little bit, because this is not ready for a dirt circuit. I'm sorry, that is just not ready. so we are going to take a loan, and we're gonna do a repayment of 4 hours. I know it's gonna be a bit high rate, maybe 3 hours is fine actually, and we'll do 10,000 bucks. So we'll have to pay back 13,000, which I don't think should be a problem, and 361 bucks per payment. That's fine. So let's go ahead and take that loan, and let's get started with customizing our car.
Let's go.
Alright, I think this is good. The car looks ugly, and that's what we want. So let's go ahead and purchase. There we go. And before we forget, let's go ahead and just go to my parts, and we can go to here and click sell parts, click all, and then we get a little bit money back, which is nice. There we go. Cool. So now we got 4,000 in the bank, and we got a loan, and we got to make some money. So let's go ahead and do that. So turn on the engine. There we go. Brand new engine, pretty nice. And yeah, and we got front wheel drive, which is honestly not the best, but I mean, it's fine. So in this game, if you don't know, if you get the police after you, you can either stop and take a ticket, or be arrested. It'll still just be a ticket, I think. See, I forgot to change gears again. God damn it. But if you escape them, you pretty much can sell your dash cam footage, and you can get some money from it. And as you can see there, I got $991 for that. So this is the dirt circuit that we're gonna be driving on. So I usually start up here to get like a little speed boost, and yeah, so we're just gonna pretty much go around this track. It is difficult for me sometimes to do it, but I think it'll be fine. Let's go. Yeah, and we got 9,800 just from one lap. That is pretty much 2/3 of the loan paid back already. So that is that's really good. And once we destroy this car through doing all of this dirt circuit stuff that we're doing, we'll go home, repair it, and then come back and probably do this some more. Yeah, I already fucked up my yeah, there you go, radiator damage, and I broke the car pretty much. We can still go, I guess. Not gonna be the best time, and my car is pretty fucked. And there we go. So we got 2,300 from that. So already, we're just gonna go over here and exit the race. There we go. Already we got 20,000 in the bank, and I know we gotta pay back a loan. We got a bunch of these milestones, so now we got 22,500. 22,500, sorry, in the bank. So we're gonna go ahead and use our free tow, get back to the garage. Let's go ahead and pay for a repair. 4,000 in estimated damage, that's fine. Insurance will take care of that. And of course, the more you use your insurance company, the more it's gonna go down in you're gonna get a lower credit score, and you can actually reset it if you pay some money. But yeah, but so far it's just 1 point down. I think it's here. Yeah, so you can see average is 64, and yeah, so we'll try to keep it as high as possible, but it's gonna eventually get lower the more we destroy the car and make insurance claims. So, and while we're at it, let's go ahead and click the loan, click max if we can, and pay back the loan. There we go. So now we have, let's see, 12,000 in the bank, and that is with the loan paid off. Now we got 12,157 in the bank. So that is pretty good. I mean, we already made, you know, more than what the car is worth. Let's go ahead and get the car back. And I'm just gonna go back to the, ooh, they repainted it with the new parts. Okay, cool. So yeah, so we're gonna go back and I'm just gonna do it more. I'm just gonna go and make some money, and then I will talk to you guys when I'm done with that. Alright, so I've been doing a lot of races and I've been earning a bunch of money. As you can see, 68,000 bucks in the bank. And I've also spent a lot of money on just upgrading the car in general. So, you know, getting some of the best engines that you can get for this, stuff like that. You know, really just upgrading this to be a complete monster of a small little car. So yeah, I mean, it could definitely be better, but I don't think we need to spend any more money on this because this is doing fantastic. So the car's worth 28,335 bucks now, and compared that to the I think it was what, 8,000 we spent on this car. That is, you know, 20,000 bucks more in value that it has increased to. So yeah, and then we got 68,000 in the bank. So I think what we got to do now is just take a look at the vehicle marketplace and see if there's any trucks that we can buy. Because what we need for my plan to work, at least, we need a preferably a Gavril MD, and that is the model. So we need a Gavril MD. Let's see if they have that. There's a D series, but we need the MD series. Okay, there's one MD there. So I think this is the cheapest MD that we can buy. 39,000. That is a pretty good price. So this looks good. Let's see if there's anything in the vicinity of 39,000. There's this one, 45,000, which is loan to owned, has 684,000 miles on it. What about this one? This one has 726,000. It's a manual. Rear wheel drive. It has 251 horsepower. And what about this one? You can't check it. I guess not. Okay. Ooh, there's this one. Automatic, which is what we want, really. 308 horsepower. And less miles, 48,000. It's quite a lot of money. You can see we don't have that much money, and I preferably want to keep the car that we have. I think we're gonna take this one. Well, let's take a taxi. Let's take a look at it. So here we have it, the Spearleaf Refinery, which is one of the companies in the game, and this has got a fifth wheel, which is probably not what we're going to use. I mean, we can try, but this is a very small truck for hauling trailers. But I mean, yeah, I think we're gonna buy it. We can keep the fifth wheel in case we want to put it on there again at some point. This one's not bad either, actually. This one's even better. 308 horsepower. This has a little bit less miles, rear wheel drive and automatic, but this is... I think we're gonna take this one. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna take this. Let's choose the insurance. We got 5 free road assistance and 45% discount on fuel. Here we got free repainting and free refueling when repaired, or when repairing. Or this one. But yeah, I think this one is best. It is also the most expensive one, but I think it's fine. Let's do it. Select, and let's go negotiate a price. So 35,000. Okay, he's asking for 38,000. Let's go ahead and see if we can get him down to 32,900. Okay, not bad. He's giving in a bit. Let's see. What about 34,300? Okay. What about 34,600? You willing to go down a bit more? Yeah, okay, he is. Okay, let's go up to 34,800. Get him a little bit below the estimated market value. Would be great. Okay, we're gonna take that offer. That's fine. Got him a bit under. So now we're paying 43,900. So basically 44,000 bucks for this, which is quite a lot of money. Let's go ahead and purchase. And there we go. We now have ourselves this truck. Now let's go ahead and drive this. Oh, this is not it. Huh. I'm getting in the wrong vehicle. Let's just go ahead and get out of that. This is our truck. Okay, cool. Well, let's go ahead and head home. So now we have a truck. It's not the biggest truck at all. It's actually pretty small of a truck. But it does have a fifth wheel, and I'm pretty excited to see what we can do with fifth wheel stuff. But I don't think we're able to just immediately jump into trailers. I think we need to do some hauls with normal cargo first before we can do trailers. I'm not completely sure. So yeah, but we'll see. Let's just drive this home and take a look at it. Alright, so here's our new truck. Let's just take a look under the hood, because we didn't even do that. Okay, so we're gonna do my vehicles, and there we have it. Let's just go ahead and click retrieve, just so it's, yep. Alright, let's see here. There we go. And we're gonna go ahead and click part customization. We only got 24,000 in the bank. We're gonna see here what we can do with this. Because what I was thinking is getting the what's it called, on the rear frame, have it be a long upfit frame, and then adding a flatbed to it like this. But as you can see, that's very, very expensive to do. However, I think that is a good point to end this episode and have that be for the next episode. So I really appreciate you guys watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it nice to watch and you know, look at this game, and maybe it inspired you to try out this mod, right? So if you want to try out the mod, I will link it below in the video description. And yeah, if you want to see more videos with this BeamNG series, leave a like and comment, and if you want to be notified of those videos, subscribe to my channel. And yeah, you guys have a good day, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.